The new Ray Tiger, and man, it's been a long time since I've only had like one item on the workbench and not multiple builds. It's kind of almost scary, but we will go with it. The Tiger itself, last I left off, I call it Tiger Yellow. It's Tamiya's Dark Yellow. So if you hear me refer to it Tiger Yellow, think nothing of it. I pretty much painted the turret, and then painted most rest of the entire body. There's a couple little patches of gray. I'm going to probably leave it. It's not unreasonable that they did apply the Tiger Yellow color onto the gray primer type color on the tank. But anyway, I got to go back in and paint like the inside of the turret here. No big deal. I got the metal barrel supposed to be coming. Should be, I'd say, in a week. Or first the next, and then decals, which that's no big deal. That's just me whacking that off, putting the metal barrel in, and we are good to go on that. But anyway, up next, what I'm going to do is, after I paint some more yellow, I'm going to go back in over the vents and the road wheels itself with and I don't have it, probably going to be like, I want to post shade, if you will, and I'm going to paint the vents, get them all dirtied up, paint the inside of the wheels here, get them all darkened up, and then once I get everything like pre-shaded, getting the exhaust stains, and I still got to sand the little air cleaners there, get the exhaust stains where I went with the airbrush, and then I'll go back in with pigments and all that good stuff, and we'll start weathering and chipping away and all that. But I'm going to have to jump around just a tad. I want to weather like most of the engine deck and everything, but this Tiger has a winter whitewash, and I'm going to put that on probably last, but I'm going to do a little bit of weathering and probably put that on at the same time, because I really don't want to, if I mix and match, I'll kind of I want to say swirl the paint, and I really don't want to do that either. And but it'll all make sense once I get started. But anyway, I got to paint tools, tow cables, and just lots of little piddly stuff. But anyway, that is where I stand on Mr. Tiger, which will probably be more of a weekend painting when I have more time to sit down and actually sling some paint on it. But anyway, that's where I stand on that. I talked about the bat wing and the Death Dealer, which I will probably discuss more of these on a shed update, which we'll talk about the Arc 2 as well. But anyway, I got to say one thing though, the Death Dealer. This is one of those kits where the actual model and the box art is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I know it's a Frazetta painting, but the little sleeve here that comes on and off, I think is a very nice touch. And just one of those that, the Batwing's cool. The model itself is gorgeous. Box is, pretty slick, but, it doesn't really grab you like the Death Dealer does. But anyway, we'll talk about that more later, which I'm really trying to talk myself into building that one, but it's getting real close. But anyway, I've been thinking about, I wanted to build a personal model, and I thought of a guy showed a picture on Facebook, and it's Robinson Crusoe on Mars, and they had a little alien ship. And if you look at the little alien ship here, it's basically War of the Worlds, just minus the Cobra head. Well, if you read a little bit further, they didn't have any surviving props from War of the Worlds, so they had to like recarve it out of, I guess, wood and everything. And they said if you actually see this prop up close, you can see where they sanded all the parts off and everything with the file. You can actually see the scuff marks. But anyway, it's the same shape as the Martian War Machine. They just added a little red, I guess, laser cannon thingy on the bottom, and called it a ship. I think it's just so odd. Which got to thinking, you can take the well, let's just go here since we're already there. Let's see, PEG Pegasus Hobbies. Nope. PAGSUS. Whoops. I'll spell with one hand yet. War of the Worlds. You can take their kit, which is basically the 48 scale one. Remove the Cobra head, fill the hole in there, and then on the bottom there's 3 holes. Fix that up, and then put the little red firing mechanism underneath, and I think you'd have a odd ship from I think one of the coolest movies back in the day. I think it's just a very fun movie to watch, and I think the alien design is just absolutely unique. So anyway, really too, there's actually one person that made a model kit of it, and that was Skyhook. And there you have it. You can see what he did. He made the body and made the little red thing. I just think it's just a very cool model. So that's on the back burner of my mind. If I should have 2 kits, but if I don't, I may get one and build it just for fun. But anyway, that is what I've got going on today. We are thinking about building the Robinson Crusoe Martian alien ship, and I am painting and trying to going to start some detail painting on the New Ray Tiger. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting. And that light is a incandescent light, which this light is like daylight. So I may have to change that out because you can see where it's kind of yellowish. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.